So I'm going to finish off with a posterior palatal seal. Now keep in mind when you're inserting this part of the compound, this does not have direct contact with the cheeks here. So it takes a little longer to cool off. So once you place it inside the patient's mouth, leave it for double the time. So I would go closer to 10 to 12 seconds before I remove it. Otherwise you're going to get a little bit of a distortion, okay? Okay, so once again, heat it up generously, dab it on here, and once I got my initial layer, just like that, kind of thin layer, now I'm going to introduce a little more generous amount. Over the existing layer, and that existing layer has somewhat cooled off. So it allows me to tag it on right on top of it. Just quench that a little bit, and then I'm just going to pull it back, overextend it a little bit, exaggerate it to where I want to be. A bit of an overextension here, so I'm going to cut this one off. Just like that. Take my alcohol torch and kind of soften things up a little bit. Warm it up. Quench it. I feel like I should just reshape it one more time, so don't feel like that you have to go in the patient's mouth right away. Make sure you're ready and it's an ideal shape and form before you introduce it back in the patient's mouth. Temper it. Head back for me, and this time we can enter from our original position. Nice and relaxed for me, Robert. So this way, now we get to seal the tray all around. It's very important that we hold it in the same position. You okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this takes a little longer to cool off, so don't be too anxious to retrieve it like we did on the sides. And we should get a little suction effect now that we're getting here with Robert, because we're kind of sealing it all around. And there we have the border molding completed for the upper all the way around. Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
The new denture going to be bigger than my other denture?
A little bit.
Not longer though.
Not longer. Not
As
longer.
long as it ain't longer, I don't
No,
care.
no. The length here we can control.
Okay.
Not a problem.
Can we shorten it in the same as that one?
Absolutely, absolutely. So
appreciate it.
right here for this impression,
Yeah.
Robert, we're kind of overextending things to make sure that we're far enough.
Okay.
Okay, and then we can always cut things back.
Yeah, because it's a little ways back.
Too far back, right?
My one.
Absolutely. So as you see it there now,
Yeah.
in all probability, it's going to end up finishing here.
Inside.
Not here,
Okay.
but somewhere here.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
But good question.